Hey, good morning. My name is Bob Jablonsky. My firm's Bob Jablonsky and Associates. We're located in Richardson, Texas, and we provide tax and accounting services to individuals and businesses. One of our specialties is IRS representation and representation before the state of Texas with collection and audit issues. Today, I want to talk a little bit about how to respond to a CP2000 notice if you receive one from the IRS. And just a real quick overview of what it is the IRS sends out a CP2000 notice when information on the tax return doesn't match to other information that the IRS has received. This could include, maybe you forgot to include a W-2 on your return, and the IRS is showing you that it does not match the W-2s that they received, or a 1099 was sent. And that could be related to interest you received from a bank or, services that you provided, things like that. Estimated tax payments where you either didn't claim estimated tax payments that you made, or you've claimed tax payments that the IRS does not show were made, or other kinds of matching documents. But the key to this notice is the IRS has in their database certain information related to what should have been on that tax return that was or wasn't. So what do you do when you get a CP2000 notice? Don't be intimidated. First of all, open your mail. Sounds so simple, but most of the problems, a lot of the problems at least that I run into where I have to assist taxpayers could have been dealt with a lot easier if they would have resolved the issue to begin with and just open their mail. When you open it, read the notice carefully. Take the time. Make sure you understand what the issue is and the action that's requested by the IRS to resolve the issue. Do you agree with the changes that the IRS is requesting? And those changes could result in no change in your tax return. It could result in an additional refund to you or an additional tax liability. But do you agree with those changes? And if you agree with them, follow the directions. If it's a refund and you miss something there and you're due a refund, you're going to still need to sign it, send it in, and say that you agree with those changes. In the case if you owe a tax liability, once again, if you agree with it, respond that you agree with it. Pay the liability if you can, or if you can't, set up a payment plan. Now, what if you don't agree? Well, once again, it'll tell you, the instructions tell you what to do. Follow the instructions. And you're going to need to provide the IRS the documentation that's needed to support your position. In some of these cases, let's say a third party made an error. Somebody sent you a 1099 and you didn't provide any work for them that year, that it was related to another year and it was just an error, or it was for the wrong amount. The best thing to do is to let the IRS know what you're doing and then contact the third party to correct the error, to make the correction directly to the Internal Revenue Service. That's what's eventually going to need to be done to resolve the issue. If you need help, if you don't understand what to do, contact the IRS on the number on the notice provided, or seek additional professional help from someone like myself or perhaps your tax advisor. Remember, respond fully and timely. It's important that you do so timely, because failure to do so, the notices are just going to escalate, and eventually you could end up being levied or having a federal tax lien placed against you if you don't respond to the notice. Even if you did not make a mistake, you need to respond to these notices. Hope this was helpful to you. If you need help with any type of IRS issue, please give us a call. My name's Bob Jablonsky. My phone number is 972-821-1991, and my email is bob@jablonskyandassociates.com. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you all have a great day.